Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Our followers of Dhikr channel, welcome all of you. Today we will speak about Allah's armies passed before Abu Sufyan. The Muslims prepared to enter Mecca, the mother of the towns. The Prophet said to his uncle Abbas, "Go and hold Abu Sufyan at the narrow path of the valley, so that the army of Allah passes by him and he can see them." Al-Abbas had a good wit and a diplomatic speech, so he said, "Messenger of Allah, Abu Sufyan is proud, so give him a privilege over his people." So the messenger, who had a good understanding of the hearts and souls, said, "He who enters the house of Abu Sufyan is safe. He who enters the house of Hakim ibn Hizam is safe. He who enters the sacred mosque is safe. And he who keeps himself indoors is safe." Al-Abbas Abu al-Fadl took Abu Sufyan, Abu Hanzala, and confined him at the narrow path of the mountain where the Prophet ordered. As the troops passed by Abu Sufyan ibn Harb, he wondered, "Who are these?" Abu al-Fadl said to him, "Declare your faith." Abu Sufyan said, "Why should I?" Then he repeated, "Who are these?" "The troops of Juhayna." "What do I have to do with Juhayna?" Then the troop of Jivara passed by, and he asked the same question. Afterwards, Sa'd ibn Hisham passed by, and Abu Sufyan exclaimed as before. Then a select, distinguished brigade passed by. "O Abu al-Fadl, who are these?" "This is the messenger of Allah, accompanied by the Ansar, helpers of Medina. No one can defeat such a group." He then looked at the Green Brigade and shook with fear for the Quraysh. He was astonished by the great army mustered by the Prophet. He turned to Abu al-Fadl and said, "By Allah, Abu al-Fadl, your nephew's power has become great." "O Abu Sufyan, it's the prophethood." Sa'd ibn Ubadah carried the standard of the Prophet, and when he passed by Abu Sufyan, he said to him, "Abu Sufyan, today is the day of the battle. Today Allah will humiliate the Quraysh." When the Prophet himself passed by Abu Sufyan, the latter said, "Messenger of Allah, did you order the murder of your own kinsman?" Sa'd ibn Ubadah and his company said, upon passing by me, that he will kill us. "O Messenger of Allah, for the sake of Allah, I beg you to be merciful with your people, for you are the most beneficent, merciful, and tender of them all." Uthman ibn Affan and Abdurrahman ibn Auf said, "Messenger of Allah, we don't guarantee that Sa'd will not attack the Quraysh." The Prophet said, "Abu Sufyan, Sa'd lied. Today is a day of mercy, and today Allah will honor the Quraysh." The Prophet of Mercy sent to Sa'd ibn Ubadah to have the standard taken from him and given to his son Qais ibn Sa'd ibn Ubadah. Sa'd refused to hand over the standard except by a clear indication from the Prophet. The Prophet sent him his turban, so Sa'd gave the standard over to his son Qais. Abu Sufyan ibn Harb advised his people. Al-Abbas said to Abu Sufyan, "Advise your people to secure themselves." Abu Sufyan mounted his horse and dashed to Mecca. On entering, he shouted loudly, "People of the Quraysh, Muhammad is coming to you with a tremendous army that you cannot resist. Yet he who entered the house, Abu Sufyan, is safe." His wife, Hind bint Utbah, was furious with him, blinded with rag. She grabbed his beard and cried, "Tribe of Ghalib, kill the crazy old man." Then she added, "You are the worst bearer of tidings." People rushed to her and she said, "Will you fight to defend yourselves and your city?" Abu Sufyan said sharply, "Shut up and go in your house." Then he looked at the people and said, "Woe to you, don't be divided by her. He has come with a mighty army that you cannot confront. He who enters the house of Abu Sufyan is safe, and he who enters the sacred mosque is safe, and he who keeps himself indoors is safe." The people then disappear. The messenger of Allah enters Mecca. The Prophet arrived the army and its generals and troops and ordered them to meet at Mount Safa and not to fight unless they were attacked first. The Prophet entered Mecca from the north with his head lowered in awe to Allah while reciting Surah Al-Fatiha. He leaned his head on his camel in obeisance to Allah. He didn't enter it as a triumphant, bloodthirsty general who violates the people and plunders their property. He advanced with his group till he reached Hojin, where he ordered his standard to be fixed. The left flank of the army didn't face any resistance, but the right flank, led by Khalid ibn al-Walid, was confronted by some young men of the Quraysh. They clashed with Khalid's men and threw spears at them, then fell to the mountains and roads. The Prophet entered the sacred mosque and, starting from the Black Rock, circumambulated the Kaaba. To here we finished our video for today. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and don't forget to press like for this video. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.